Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant it is. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one is downstairs. And we're underway here this afternoon. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Chisholm matched a homer in his last game.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And downstairs.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Right side, hard hit. To first, 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, center fielder.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Fastball for a strike. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Yankees 0, Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Luis Gil. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
This one in the air, center field. Bellinger hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab to first. In the dirt, and he picks it. And that's a great play. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That one missed. Stanton launched a homer in his most recent game. Right through there for a strike. Headed towards the corner. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes Stanton. He'll score. The throw in its second with an RBI double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. One out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there.
Batting
It's early,
seventh,
but
third
you still
baseman,
want to move the runner up and give your team a
Cabrera.
chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
One away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
That one the other way. Base hit and a run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Foul ball there. Volpe with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. Cabrera over at first with one away. Volpe tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first splitter we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. There's the strike. Goldie in his 14th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. And that one is lifted in the air. Brooks on his way over. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. But 2 runs for him, and they back here at Citi Field, bottom of the second. And now Jeremy Brooks. Heel back to work. That one ripped right center field. Back there. Bangs off the wall. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double. So that extends his hitting streak to 40 games. He's really in that rarefied air now, Chris.
Yeah, you have to wonder what's going on in his dome right now. I mean, I know he's trying to block out all the noise, but at this point, it's impossible. And as much as he wants to focus on the task at hand, all the talk about the chase for the record is going to dominate anything else happening on the field.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
The crowd holding their breath as he looks to break. Oh, and there's a deep drive. This one's got a chance. It's gone! He's done it! And what a way to do it! A 2-run shot, his 64th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
And now the rookie second baseman, Michael Herman. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 51st home run of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting game after game. He's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception.
Here's Pete Alonso. There's a swing and a drive. Going back, Bellinger, back some more. And that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 50 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2. Pinto batting for the second time. And that's strike one. Inside. Ball one.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Ball 3.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
1 gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And it hits the fence. Coming home, the relay throw. And he's out easily. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple. So, man aboard. Here's the left fielder. 0 for 1 so far. Ripped to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Next offering upstairs. And that's in the dirt. There's the swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brooks under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Bellinger up to hit. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in a 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's out to center field. Reaching down and makes the grab. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Aaron Judge. That's in there. That's strike 1. Judge waits. Judge rips that one. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Stanton stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty.
No ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Brooks makes the play, and that is that. The Yanks lead one, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ball one there.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a base hit.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Now here is number 7. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Brooks aboard here at first with nobody out. Chisholm. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That one way inside. The 1-1. This one smoked out to left. Puts it away for the out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And next for the Mets, Michael Herman. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Swing and a foul out of play. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first, and the inning is over. No runs on 2 hits, no errors. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Line drive. Caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Cabrera batting with one down takes a strike. To the right side, Herman. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Late swing fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
On the ground at first, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Pete Alonso. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That one is absolutely belted. Bellinger drop step going back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-2. The pitcher on here, Luke Weaver.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Pinto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ball to strike. The pitch. On the ground. And that one handled. Gets it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and
that one ripped left field. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now, number 23. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throws to second. And he's out, trying for 2. But 1 run is in to score. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeremy Rooks digs in now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couple of singles back to back. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next to hit, number 7. Close but called a ball. And that is ball 1. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Number 7 needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. Here's a high chopper. Cabrera. They take the force out. That's the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 7 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Payne back to work. Pops it up as he checks his swing. Herman makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
This one in the air, right field. Pinto on the move. Puts it away for the out. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 2. In there at the knees. 0-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Chop back up the middle. Slings to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Yanks held in check. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
You could encounter the greats, so you should encounter the weight, but you counterfeit. I countered your fits, led you astray in the worst way.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Baseball's unbreakable record has been broken. The most consecutive games with a hit. Truly one of the sport's most sacred records. This is a moment that will be remembered and replayed for many years to come.
Well, I know I didn't think it'd be broken. In fact, I didn't think anyone would even get close. His perseverance and his ability to grind out hits day after day has just been awesome. And there are a lot of great hitters out there, but no one else can maintain the level of excellence he has over such a long stretch of games.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Jazz. There's 1. How about that double play? 2 down, base is empty. Here's the speedy catcher, Jamie Morales. Has grounded out a couple of times. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. That makes it 44 games in a row with a hit. He's tied the National League record.
This league's been around for well over 100 years, Boog, and this isn't a record you just stumble into. It's one of the most incredible achievements I've seen in all my years playing and broadcasting baseball, and he's got even bigger history to make if he can keep this thing going.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that one in the air center field. Bellinger settles under it. And that's the inning. Back now with the Subway Series. New inning getting started. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And that is out of play.
You know, these Yankees, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. There's the strike. That one hammered center field. That's back. Off the batter's iron, gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Righty delivers. And that one almost hit him. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Cabrera in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Fought off foul. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's now 7-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Steve Pinto. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
And no one can get there. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now the number 2 hitter. Finds its way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Now the left fielder. To short, could be 2. On a second, but he's in there. Safe. And a run comes in to score. First and second, no outs. Brooks, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. And here's the first baseman.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. And the batter will be the shortstop. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they... Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That misses the zone. 1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
1 and 2.
Popped up. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 1 out, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Nope.
Chisholm in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 8 and the Yankees 3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Herman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Jamie Morales. 1 for 3. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here is Pete Alonso. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And a swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Mark Leiter Jr. appears to be getting loose. Loaisiga also throwing. And the polar bear strikes out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Pinto in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to count. Morales, the runner at second with 1 away. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 10-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the third baseman. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That one ripped but foul. Man at first, one away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going gone. So he blasts one out the other way. Home run number 55 on the year. And they add a pair. It's 12-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Fernando Cruz gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Jonathan Loaisiga gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
One out, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. And the first offering is not close.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground to Jazz. Throws to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Jeremy Brooks now at the plate. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Man at second here with 2 away. And now the first baseman. And a foul ball. And ball one.
2 strike.
And the next pitch is way outside. Loaisiga fires. Swing at a ground ball. Chisholm throws to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 12 and the Yankees 3. Back here at Citi Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Strike 2.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Man at first, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Judge on at first, nobody out. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking.
And that chance handled. Steps on first for the out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. That's a strike. That's to third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. First and third, 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Line drive and foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Yanks strand a pair. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Yeah, I do. I do it all. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. You gotta eat. I'm hungry. It's the crash test.
Loaisiga back to work. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill also getting ready. In the air, left side. Dominguez sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Herman. Loaisiga in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Next pitch is outside. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Jamie Morales, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Makes the play, and it's out. And we're back. Now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that drops in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. That's ripped. Base hit. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Goldie leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw into second, and that's a double. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. One down. Runners at second and third. Swings through that.
0-2.
Got him looking for the K. Yankees with only one out remaining. Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Say